Well, at the start of today, we thought we would be bringing you Conway highlights at Bluffton, but a Berkeley County judge issued a temporary restraining order to reinstate Goose Creek back to the postseason after it was determined that the South Carolina High School League violated the Freedom of Information Act. It has been a week of twists and turns involving 3 teams. Here's what's transpired.
I guess the best way to describe it is I felt like a human yo-yo all week long.
It all started last Friday night. Goose Creek dominated the Conway Tigers 48-7. It appeared as if the season was over for Chuck Jordan's team. But then on Tuesday, the South Carolina High School League disqualified the Gators after they self-reported an ineligible player.
He has done nothing to help Goose Creek High School win a football game. But Goose Creek High School has given that young man something that he's never had. You know, we'd like to think that we've helped impact his life and make it better.
I just wanted to try to help get them another ring. We fought so hard.
You can throw rocks at the high school league if you want to, but they represent us and we determine the Constitution, and they have a responsibility to uphold that, and I think they've done that.
As a result, Conway got the pads and uniforms reissued and prepared to go to Bluffton in the second round of the 4A Division II playoffs.
That Friday when we played Goose Creek, I mean, after about the third quarter, you know, everybody kind of hung their heads, like knowing that we were going to go home or whatever, and not be able to play the next week. So when we got the call that we're going to be able to play, everybody came out here. I believe we had the greatest practice we've ever had this whole season.
A Wednesday hearing in Columbia upheld the decision, but Goose Creek filed an injunction that was heard in a Berkeley County court on Friday morning.
Goose Creek will get to play tonight, and then they will just have to live either on the field tonight for the rest of their season or await what the league's decision is next week.
Conway waited to board the bus at 12 noon on Friday for a 4-hour road trip, but they never got on.
The anticipation was great. I mean, Coach Jordan came in and was like, we're in, and everybody went crazy, and he was like, you know, I'm just kidding. And the whole mood of the locker room just went like, you know, because obviously we weren't ready to be done playing.
But the saga will not end there, as another meeting will take place in Columbia by the South Carolina High School League Executive Committee. If they uphold their original decision, Goose Creek would have to forfeit the game, and Bluffton would move on to the state semifinals.
It's the right thing. They deserve it. And now we have an opportunity to play and let things be decided on the field. That's all we've asked all along, and, you know, I'm just appreciative the judge made the right decision.
That's frustrating, just not having a fair advantage to prepare. Don't mind playing them, but would like to have time to prepare because they've been preparing for us all week. But for them to be put in by a Berkeley County judge in order to have it tonight, not real happy with that.
The Tigers are not pursuing legal action. So much is still up in the air, but one thing is certain. Conway's season is over with a 5-7 record.
We were ready to play today. We were ready for the trip, but we knew that that things were up in the air, and we knew that things could change in an instant. I think our kids have handled it extremely well.
I agree. So let's go down to Goose Creek now. It's Bluffton at Goose Creek. Gators taking the field. Huge crowd for Chuck Reedy's bunch. And first quarter, Bluffton set the punt. The snap is high. Gerald Turner just trucks the punter. And the Gators are in business. And they strike first as Rico Blanding finds the end zone. 7-0 Goose Creek in front. And there's no question Goose Creek had the momentum early. It's Blanding with another 1-yard touchdown run. 14-0 Goose Creek in front. And here's C.J. Frazier telegraphing the pass to Omar McCray, and there he goes, pick 6, 21-0 Goose Creek. Bluffton answers back. C.J. Frazier to Demetrius Smalls, 10-yard scoring play makes it 21-7. But Goose Creek feeling it in the first half. Blanding, 41 yards. Goose Creek takes a 28-7 lead, and they hang on for the victory. 35-25 is your final. So here's how things shake out. It's supposed to be Northwestern at Goose Creek coming up on Friday night. However, there'll be a meeting on Monday at the South Carolina High School League offices in Columbia. They said no on Wednesday to Goose Creek. in their appeal. They had a mercy appeal hearing right after that decision. They said no again. Would they change their mind on Monday? Who knows? Perhaps Bluffton will get back into the postseason and play Northwestern. All I can tell you is it's awfully confusing, and there are some tough times over at the South Carolina High School League office.